watching an LBF review channel.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another have and have nots review. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Everybody be sure to like this video, comment, share, all that good stuff. Listen. I don't know what happened, but last night episode came on at 11 o'clock. I don't know if that has something to do with Tyler didn't want to compete with the playoff basketball or not. I'm not sure. So I had to record, and I'm really just not getting a chance to you know, look at it and go through it and review it. So anyway, the show picks up. Got to give the show picks up. Vinny done shot the goddamn officer in his head. Now, originally, like I said, I don't know what I was doing last week. I was corrected in the comment section, but I thought he just, you know, hit him, punched him. But he shot this man in the head over locking his mama up. And so I'm watching the show, and of course I'm enjoying it, but at the same time, like, man, you might be a mobster gang. Like, I don't know nothing about the mob. So let me speak very lightly. I don't know if they can feel that confident to do that. And so what was so funny was after he shot him, big cousin Sammy, or little cousin Sammy, I should say, "Oh, Uncle, I'm not feeling so well." And Vinny was like, "What's wrong with you? You ain't never seen me like this, so you shook? You know, you supposed to be big gangster now, so, you know, go outside and wait in the car." So the other officers, they come from the back, and they just look at him, and it was like, oh snap. Like, the one officer, I believe his name was Officer Miller or whatever, he looking at Vinny like, "I know you did this, but I'm too scared to do anything about it." And it's so crazy because Vinny told him that this man shot himself. They down there talking about some getting an ambulance and worry about this man's health. And Vinny talking about, "Hey, my mama, let her out." And so the guy he was like, "Man, we're going to let her out. Let us deal with this first." And so, look, I don't know what's going to become of that, but it was just like, if that's how mobsters roll, I see why they control everything that they control. Because, like I said, listen, I'm speaking very gingerly about mobsters because I absolutely know zero about them. I don't want nothing, nothing to get misconstrued. But, at the end of the day, I just don't think they that goddamn powerful. Now, where you could just walk up in a police station and shoot them, and the police is like, I don't know, but that's pretty much that. So anyways, moving on, Catherine and Mama Rose having a chit chat in the jail cell, and Catherine finds out that her father did tons and tons of business ventures with Mama Rose's mother. And Mama Rose pretty much just said, Mama Rose just got to her. She say, "What is your son's life worth?" And Catherine was like, "Well, look, we done paid you. We not doing this, boo-boo. No, we're not doing this, boo-boo. You listen, we gave you 75. That's it." And so Mama Rose was like, "Well, huh? Y'all ain't give me nothing. Nothing at all." And so, obviously, that's probably going to create a little situation between Mama Rose and Vinny or whatever the case is. But she tell Catherine that she got 24 hours to give her a milli. A milli. And Catherine acting all big and bad. I'm just saying to myself, they already done touched your son one time. They already done showed they could touch your husband. Why are you playing with them? Why are you playing with her to her face? I'm getting upset at Catherine because I'm just like, listen, I know Tyler gonna write some incredible in because the coronavirus, the pandemic break gave him time to give us all of this. I know. But I don't think you want to, Catherine, no, you listen. Unless you and Veronica gonna patch things up, you need to leave Mama Rose alone, okay? Okay. So anywho, moving on. In the hospital, Wyatt calling for the nurses. He's trying to get some more pain medicine. And the nurse gives him a cup, a thing to pee in. And he takes a pen and he was able to break free and leave the hospital. Now, didn't really have too much of a problem with it because I done came to the realization sometimes that Wyatt is just a Tyler Perry character that Tyler Perry likes. Anyways, before I go into, you know, congratulations, big ups. I heard on the Steve Harvey radio show. I'm young and I listen to Steve Harvey morning show only for the pranks, but it's official. Forbes has recognized Tyler Perry as a billionaire. The hard work he put in, you know what I'm saying? Definitely congratulations to Tyler. So big up to Tyler. But yeah, Wyatt is one of his favorite characters. Or maybe it's just Tyler regrets writing or killing off Amanda so soon. He feels the need to have to keep Wyatt around. So I mean, I'm pretty much done came to grips with that. It is what it is. So anywho, moving on. Madison, you know, he done left you know, his Jeffriana house. He done got his little he done got a little booty call or whatever. He go home, he happy. And Justin waiting at the door for him. You feel me? And Justin want to talk to him, and he telling him like, look, man, I really need to talk to you. You understand what I'm going through. My brother's in town. I hate myself for being gay. I know you can relate. Bada boom, bada bam. And for a second, you know, Madison was acting big and bad. Let's just keep it real. Madison was like, no, get away. I can fight you. I'll beat you up. I call the police. I do whatever it is you want to do. And part of me when I was watching, I was just like, I mean, I'm glad that y'all glowing and growing up, getting some balls, but y'all forgetting what these people did to y'all. Like, they didn't beat y'all up and tortured, you know, tormented or whatever, tortured y'all one time. Like, have a level of respect for their craft. And I don't like Justin, but do I believe Madison is going? I mean, Justin already did you one time, boy. Like, I don't see you doing nothing to Justin at all. But nevertheless, he doesn't talk to him. And he goes inside the apartment and makes a phone call. I personally was thinking he was going to call Madison's brother because I was saying to myself that would explain somewhere his brother's, you know, being wrote into the script. But he called Jeffriana, let Miss Yana know what's going on, and Jeffrey said, I'm coming over. I really care about you. You know, whoop-de-whoop. Now, the thing that kills me about Jeffrey is, I guess, you know what? I won't say, because Jeffrey is a common denominator. They love him. Veronica wants to hurt him, but she wants to rough him up. She don't really want to put that thing on him. Justin wants to beat up everybody around him and don't want to hurt him. So I guess Jeffriana is you know, is in a decent place. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, anywho, moving on, Tyler give us a scene where Wyatt runs all the way from the hospital to his home, break in, don't know the alarm code, call the alarm company, couldn't confirm. They say they send the police out. He go upstairs, he change clothes, take him 2 minutes to put on a shirt, take him another 5 minutes. You know, my bad, take him 10 minutes to put on a shirt and another 5 minutes to put on socks and shoes. Go to his mama closet, steal jewelry, and then get the car key and go out the front door and leave. And I was thinking Tyler was showing us this scene to show us this boy get shot, cause like the way it was shot, I'm thinking we're gonna get something gonna happen to Wyatt, but no, he just got away. He just got away. And so that was that. So anywho, moving on, Jeffrey is leaving home to go see Madison, to go stay with Madison. And his dad downstairs, David, and he asked David, Dad, what are you doing up? And I'm just like, Jeffriana, you're the son. Like, don't do that. So they have a little quick conversation. David told Jeffrey to make sure he's scrapping up, he wrapping it up, and he goes ahead and tell him that he just can't shake himself because the girl outside, no Erica, showed him a video. Like, his mind is blown. She want me to sleep with her, and Jeffrey like, you're not gonna do it, are you, Dad? Boy, mind your business. You just got you something in my house. Let me get some in my house. So, so they go outside. Alyssa across the street. She modeling, spinning, like just doing I done seen some prostitutes in my life. She was doing the absolute most. She was. And so Jeffrey gets in his car, pulls off, go see about his man, and David tells his security to tell her to come on in. So she comes in, and you know, David then had a security vet her, know her name, age, she went to school, prostitute, been in jail, like, you know everything about it at this point. And she want to have a threesome low key. And David tells her to, you know, they finna go somewhere, they finna take a ride, right? So we'll get to that later. So anyways, moving on, Mitch drops Candace off or takes Candace home, and Benny come outside. Hannah isn't there. Benny ain't really too much worried about mommy. As soon as Candace say, you know, they said she left in her car. He still beating this Derek thing, you know. He going to find out who Derek is. So he leaves. So for some odd reason, Candace decided to tell Mitch exactly who Derek is. And I didn't really know why she did that. Like, I get you and Mitch have a relationship, but he also has one with your brother. I don't know if you feel like you and Mitch's relationship was stronger or different or whatever the case is, but I didn't get why she did that. So Hannah pulls up. Mitch, you know, leaves because that only make her mad. She trying to convince Hannah to let her in the house and get her things. Hannah saying no, anything of value in that house will be going to that man. And I don't want to spend no time talking about Hannah because y'all all know I dislike Hannah. But I will say this. I think Tyler's getting ready to minimize some of the characters' part, which is why he's bringing in these new characters, because Hannah has nothing to me, has nothing entertaining to offer to the series right now. Catherine's in jail. Jim is still laid up in a hospital bed. No job, no money. Like, yeah. So we got to do something with these old characters. So I think slow. And then Veronica, it's all about sex. So I'm thinking that they about to get ready to get rid of a couple of them, and it is what it is. But like I say, you know, Hannah refuses to let her in. I don't want to go into detail about it because I get upset because I don't understand nothing that Hannah, her actions don't say anything to me. Like, they really don't. So it's pointless at this point. So anyways, moving on, Benny shows up at Veronica trying to get information on Derek. And Veronica was like, I know where he lives, but what you gonna do for me and this body? She started pushing up on Benny, telling Benny, you know what I'm saying, she, you know, he the best that she done had, and he trying to get it. Next thing you know, David pop up through the door with Lil Shawty, Alyssa, accusing Veronica, sending her to his house, and Veronica was like, I don't know that B name, and all that type of stuff. So, you know, Benny leaves. So David storms out, leaves the young lady, takes her purse, her cash, her cell phone, all of that. And so Benny is stuck taking the young girl where she needs to go because she convinces him that she can help him and she know who he is because Candace used to be her pimp. And she tells Benny that she knows somebody by the name of Marge, who could help him find out who Derek is, where he lives, and things of that nature. So, yeah, that's kind of how that goes. Like I say, Veronica character at this point is just basically sex and, you know, insults galore. So anyways, moving on, the officer, I forgot to mention earlier, the officer called Hannah when she was going back and forth with, Candace, told her somebody broke into the Cryer residence. She tell them where Jim at. So the officer shows up, asks Jim, tells Jim that somebody broke into his house, and Jim say, well, let me pull out my technology on my phone and look at the camera. And he sees this white and asks the officer, do he know if his son is still locked up? And the officer says yes, shows him the video, and it's ridiculous. So, that's what happened with Jim in the hospital. So anyways, Jim calls David, wants David to go over there and check things out, yada, yada, yada. It is what it is. So moving on, Benny and Alyssa, they go to the club where Roz is. Benny get the information he needs, and he pretty much leave Alyssa there because he says that she just entirely too thirsty. Pretty girl, but too thirsty. I mean, Benny, come on, bro. But it is what it is. So last but not least, Hannah shows up to the Cryer residence. The officer tells her they have a suspect, and they want her to come in and identify him or whatever the case is. And it's Derek. It's Derek. And which is so funny because the officer, now we know how to, I hope Tyler, I don't know, that might be interesting. He played up, the black versus white situation with the police, but that might be interesting. But the officer that came to see Jim told Jim that the suspect is a white male, because Jim was trying to say it was RK. So the fact that we go from RK, white male, to Derek, older, black, bald male, I don't see how it's going to happen. But it was a good twist in the end. So that was pretty much episode 13 review. If I missed out anything, y'all let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all thought of the episode. If I missed anything of importance, of any, a laughable moment, anything. But until next time, I'll let y'all good folks later. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I'm out of here. Peace.